Senator Shehu Sani warns Nigerians traveling abroad with their mates. The case of Lydia Mugambe should be a lesson for all. Okay. Nigeria Senator Shehu Sani has warned rich Nigerians against traveling with their mates overseas. Why? Why? In a post shared on X, Senator Sani warned that oftentimes the mates rich people travel with from Nigeria turn against them when they arrive overseas. Probably you don't trust your mate very well. If it is somebody that you cannot trust, well, don't bother. But if it's somebody that has been loyal and is a good person, I don't see why you want to block somebody's success by saying that the boss should not take their mate abroad. Why? If your own mate is bad or probably is not loyal to you, don't advise other people. You can advise that they should be careful, that if they trust their mate, they should take, but if they don't, it's not the mate that has worked for you for 1 year or 2 years that you will take abroad now. It's somebody that has been very, very loyal to you, and you know and you trust that, okay, this one I can take her along with me. That is the people that you take along. In a post shared on X, Senator Shehu Sani warned that oftentimes the mates rich people travel with from Nigeria turn against them when they arrive overseas, just as the case of UN Judge Lydia Mugambe. According to the senator, these mates may report to the police in the foreign land that they have turned into domestic slaves. He wrote, Africans traveling abroad with housemates or nannies from their villages, just know that the day that housemaid or nanny reports you to the police in your host country, you can end up in jail. If I did not treat her bad or do anything bad to her, why would she want to report me? Except probably you are being mean to your maid, or you are slapping her, you are beating her up over there. Then she goes to report you. But if you are a good person to her, I don't think they would want to do that. No, I know some people are bad, but you yourself should know that, this person I am staying with probably is a bad person, or it's not somebody that you really trust 100%. If it's not somebody that you trust 100%, well, there's no reason to take them abroad with you. The offense is called domestic slavery. The case of the Ugandan judge in UK, Lydia Mugambe, should be a lesson for all. Just of recent, a United Nations judge and Uganda High Court official, Lydia Mugambe, was sentenced to 6 years and 4 months in prison after being found guilty of keeping a young Ugandan woman as a domestic slave in the United Kingdom. Mugambe, 50, was studying for a PhD in law at the University of Oxford when police discovered that women working unpaid in her Oxfordshire home as a maid and nanny. Why is she not paying? She's working for you, fine. You brought her abroad. You are feeding her, but of course you should be paying her. You don't expect her to remain a maid forever, abi? She's supposed to be getting paid. At least even if the payment is for her to send something to her family at home, it's okay, but you're not paying her. You say because she's living in my house. In Nigeria, was she not living in your house? Abi in Uganda, was she not living in your house? Was she not eating in your house? And you still paid her. So why take her to the UK and not pay her salary? What? So if the lady went to report, why won't you pay unpaid? She was convicted of modern slavery offences in March and sentenced at Oxford Crown Court on Friday, 2nd of May 2025. During the hearing, Judge David Foxton condemned Mugambe for showing absolutely no remorse and for attempting to blame the victim. She be here. Imagine, she was not remorseful. Probably she thought, because I'm a lawyer too, or she's studying PhD for law, so you decided to bring her there and to be using her and not paying her. No, it's wrong. It's wrong. So don't advise people that they should not take their maids abroad. If you're taking a maid abroad, of course you should be paying her. You want to be using her for free of charge. He described the case as very sad, especially considering Mugabe's prior work in human rights law. You work as a human rights lawyer, and then you employed somebody, and you took her abroad with you to come and assist you, and then you are not paying her. Why are you not paying? The court said that Mugambe arranged a fraudulent visa for the victim, claiming she would be employed as a paid servant at the London residence at John Mugewa. Did you hear? So why did she not pay? At the London residence of John Mugewa, Uganda's former Deputy High Commissioner, However, the woman was instead taken directly to Mugambe's home in Kidlington, Oxfordshire, where she was forced into servitude. So what is Shehu Sani saying? Are you trying to tell people that, okay, you should take your maid abroad and make her suffer? She has a life now. She's not going to be a maid forever. Or if you want somebody to serve you forever, that's a bad thing. People would always move on to the next thing, to the next thing, to the next thing. If you are not paying her, how is she supposed to make good use of her life? Because I don't understand. What is Sani trying to say? Don't take your maids. Don't take your maids abroad. If you want to take, imagine my oga wants to take me abroad now. I will say no. Of course, I know that she will still be paying me for the job that I'm doing. There's no fight. I do my job, you pay me. So why would I go and report you? Because what Shehu Sani is saying, he's talking as if he has sense. It doesn't make any sense. The woman was not remorseful. And then you say I should not go and report you. So how many years is she going to use to study her PhD? And then I'll be there, serving, probably taking care of children, cooking, washing clothes, doing all sorts of things, and I'm not getting paid because you brought me to London. That's rubbish. That's rubbish. Rubbish. Prosecutors revealed that Mugambe and Mr. Mugawa entered into a mutual arrangement. Mugawa sponsored the victim's visa in exchange for Mugambe's legal case in a separate court case in Uganda. Although charges were approved against Mugawa for conspiracy, he was not prosecuted due to diplomatic immunity, which the Ugandan government declined to waive. Body cam footage shown in the court captured the moment Mugambe attempted to evade arrest by claiming diplomatic immunity, stating, "I even have immunity." Can you imagine? See the case of somebody that Shehu Sani is talking about and using it to advise people not to take their maid abroad. So you too, you can do the same thing now. Take somebody abroad and then be using them as a slave. Rubbish talk. Rubbish talk. The unnamed victim, speaking through a statement read by Prosecutor Caroline, described her experience as one of the almost constant fear, citing Mugambe's political influence in Uganda. That's why now she's using somebody. She said she feared returning to her home country and might never see her mother again. Mugambe exploited a clear and significant imbalance of power, Hauge said, adding that the victim was misled and lacked knowledge of her employment rights. Chief Superintendent Ben Clark of Thames Valley Police praised the victim's courage and said, "There is no doubt that Mugambe knew she was committing an offense. Modern-day slavery is a hidden and underreported crime, and we hope this case encourages other victims to speak out." I hope they do. I hope they do. Somebody like this Shehu Sani, they should suspect him. Probably he has somebody that he has taken abroad and using as a maid and not paying. Because how can you be supporting that kind of rubbish? I beg my listeners, over to you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye.